Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now, and please give it a thumbs up if you like my video, and please share it out for others to see. Today I'm going to be making you a homemade chocolate meringue pie and a cheesy chicken casserole. So I hope that you'll stay with me through all of this. I really appreciate it. Leave your comments below and I'll answer each and every one. Okay, let's get started. So in my pan, I'm going to add a half a cup of cocoa powder, three eggs that have been stirred up, a fourth of a teaspoon of salt, a half of cup of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1.5 cups of granulated sugar. We're going to turn our stove on medium-high, and we're going to stir this up just to get it going for a few seconds. Get it all incorporated. And then we're going to slowly add 2 cups of milk. And you want to do this very slowly, that way it does not cake up on you. I made my pie shell ahead of time, that way it would have time enough to cool down a little bit. You need to stir this constantly because it will thicken up pretty quick. As you can see, it tries to stick to the bottom of the pan. As you can see, it is thickening up now. This takes about 5 to 10 minutes. If your pan is cold, you want to keep whisking it. You want to make sure that it stays completely smooth while you're doing this. Okay, now that we have this done, we're going to remove it from the heat. We're going to pour it into our pie shell. As you can see, it comes together pretty quick. It's easy to do. Kind of smooth it around. Now that we have our pie done, we're going to take and make our meringue. I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That way we could put our pie in the oven as soon as we get our meringue put on it. So let's make our meringue. We have 6 egg whites at room temperature. We have 1/4 cup of sugar, and we have 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar. Now I'm going to apologize to you before I start because I don't have a glass pan or a ceramic pan or bowl, and so I have to use my metal pan. So I will try to get this done as quick as I can. You want to do this on a low setting. Now we're going to turn it up to a medium setting. And as you can see, it's already starting to get frothy. Like I said, I wanted to apologize to you before I started. At this point, we're going to add a little cream of tartar at a time. We want to make sure we get it all incorporated. Now we're going to start adding our granulated sugar a little at a time. We definitely want to keep beating this as much as we can. It takes a few minutes. We want to make sure there is no graininess to our egg whites. We want it to become a very, very stiff meringue. Now we're going to turn it all the way up. That way we can get some more air into our meringue. This also helps dissolve the granulars of the sugar. We don't want any graininess, because if we do, that will cause weeping in our meringue, which weeping will make it become watery, and it will also pull the meringue away from the pie edges. It's almost there. Okay, now that we have this done, we're going to take it and we're going to put it on our pie. We want to make sure that we spread our meringue all the way out to the edges of our pie, carefully as we can. We want to do this while the pie is still kind of warm. That way the meringue will cook and we don't have to worry about any kind of salmonella or anything like that. Make little twirls on the top. It makes it look so cute. Just kind of pull up. Now we're going to put our pie into our oven at 350 degrees. And every oven is different. So we're going to take and probably bake this 7 to 10 minutes, because we want it to have a light brown coating on the top. So I'll set my oven for 12 minutes. Well, for 10 minutes. This also ensures that our pie gets completely cooked and our meringue is completely cooked at this point. While our pie is baking, I'm going to start with our Doritos chicken casserole. So our first deal with our Doritos casserole, we've got a 1/4 of a cup of margarine that is cubed. We're going to take and put it in the microwave, and we're going to heat it up because it has to be melted. We're going to use 1 jar of 4 cheese chicken Alfredo sauce. Well, I call it chicken Alfredo, it's just cheese sauce. We're going to use 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. We got 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning. Your choice, it doesn't matter what kind. And we're going to use almost a full bag. I got the wrong size. I needed a 15-ounce bag, and I bought the bigger bag. So we're going to use everything but about 1/4 of a bag of this. We're going to put this in our bowl. We need a large bowl. You can use the regular Doritos if you choose. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. And we're going to take the margarine, and we're going to take and put it over, once we get it melted, we're going to put it over the Doritos, and we're going to stir them up really quick. I also have 1 8-ounce bag of Kobe Monterey Jack cheese and 3 cups of shredded chicken. So in our bowl, we're going to take and pour our margarine over the top of this. We're going to stir it up real quick. Give it a quick stir. As you can see, it's coated now. So now we're going to take and we're going to pour this. We're going to pour a lot of this into the bottom of our pan. As you can see, I've got a pan. Probably going to do about half of it in the bottom of the pan, spreading them out. Okay. Now that we have that, we are going to take and we're going to get another bowl, and I'm going to have to stir up the pasta sauce and the taco sauce until it's well blended. This is a 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. So we got this, and we're going to mix our taco seasoning. Let me get me a spoon. We're going to stir this up until it's well blended. Let's see if I can get my... This really, really smells good. Okay, with our cheese here, we're going to open it up. And we're going to take, and we're going to spread a little bit, maybe about a handful of this cheese on the bottom. Now we're going to add our 3 cups of chicken. We're going to stir this up really good. Okay, and then to this, we're going to add our tomatoes. Our fire roasted tomatoes. And to this, we're going to add about another handful of cheese. And I'll be right back. Let me check on the pie. Pie is done. It took 10 minutes in my oven. Ovens will vary, so maybe some people can get it with 7 minutes. Other people may need 12. Okay, now we're going to pour this over the top of our Doritos and our cheese. Okay, and we're going to spread it out evenly. As you see, it comes together pretty easy. And then we're going to take the remaining cheese and we're going to spread it over the top. And we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to bake it uncovered for 30 minutes. We're also going to take and put the rest of the Doritos on the top once that gets done. And this is the finished products. If y'all like my videos, please give them a like, give them a thumbs up, and share them out with others. That way everybody can see how easy dinners are and desserts are to make. I really would appreciate it. And please leave your comments down below. They mean a lot to me. I'll see you next time. Bye.